Does this need an introduction? I don't think it does. It doesn't. We're talking about Kaitlin Bennett. Roll the clips.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know, I'm gay, I'm disabled, I hate you, you're a horrible person.
Do you have proof for that?
Have you seen yourself? I'm sorry for calling you a bitch.
Great, thank you.
And at Kent State, too.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you were there sucking. So actually, just for the camera, this guy was at a party at Kent State. I don't know what you were doing there, but he was giving out free jobs. Wanted nothing in return.
Yeah.
I guess I was.
Just a quick side note. I mean, I'd rather side with the guy giving out free blowjobs than, the girl who pooped herself at the party. One is a guy giving out free blowjobs, the other has no potty training.
Your name is not Jenna.
Please don't assume.
I am assuming.
I'm identifying as Jenna.
Okay, but your name's Kaitlin. Why are you here?
No, I'm identifying as Jenna.
Extra Y chromosome.
You can sit there.
So
I thought you was Jenna!
Come on. I love Kaitlin.
For the right competition.
Come on. You guys have the right to bear arms there?
Sorry?
You guys have the right to bear arms there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Under license, so it doesn't fall into the hands of nutcases and you have all of these high school...
Oh, so you have gun control?
Yes.
That's terrible. I don't want to live there.
We don't have guns like Americans.
You guys have guns.
Yeah, we do, but they're controlled.
Is that good?
Absolutely it is.
Why does my right to self-defense need to be controlled?
Because we don't have nutcases.
If we live in a system,
We don't.
We don't.
we don't.
Have you read the new Jim Crow?
We don't live in a society. I see different colors of people all around me every day.
Just give me the evidence. How do we not live in a society?
So why are 13% of black people disenfranchised right now?
Because
because black
13
people deserve that?
I did not say that. No, I don't think anybody inherently deserves something based on the color of their
Explain to me
skin.
why 13% of black people are disenfranchised in this country.
Glasses! Fake glasses!
We have some high IQ individuals here getting real worked up about glasses right now.
First of all, you're the one who showed up with the lensless glasses. Why? Why would you... Oh my god. Why would you do any of this? How stupid do you have to be? Bruh, I know she ain't talking about IQ. It looks like the only way she got into college was through mommy daddy welfare. Bro, doesn't she look like the cannibal dude off of the Walking Dead season 1?
That's why you're wearing the fake glasses, so you can pretend to be someone you're not. Yeah.
Like men pretending to be women.
That's literally a completely different issue. You don't know what you're talking about.
So 13% of the population is what makes up black people.
Millions of people are disenfranchised because of the systems
Tell me
that
the
this
system.
country is based on.
Tell me the system.
Mass incarceration, the prison industrial complex, the military industrial complex are all perpetuated on the notion that black and brown bodies are less than white bodies.
Goddamn poopers gotta go. This goddamn poopers gotta go. This goddamn poopers gotta go. This goddamn poopers gotta
To walk into the women's restroom and you saw a woman with a penis there using a urinal.
It's none of my business.
It's none of your business that a man is in the women's restroom.
If they're in the women's restroom, then they identify as a woman.
Okay, don't question anything about men walking into women's restrooms ever. They're just there because they're women. They're not predators, no.
I love how she just blatantly calls trans women predators. Yep, that's the only reason they transitioned, to go into the women's restroom, to be predators. I want to know how many men, excluding Jessica and Eve, who have went into the women's restroom claiming they're transgender women to be a predator. I would like to know the statistics. I want the exact number because I guarantee you it is less than 5.
I consider myself a strong pro-life advocate, and I like that Kaitlin Bennett is as well. I also agree with Kaitlin when it comes to some of her opinions on gun control. I do think that certain gun control policies do indeed infringe on our Second Amendment rights. However, just if I agree with Kaitlin on a few of her ideologies, it does not mean I agree with her delivery and presentation of them. Kaitlin Bennett is a very poor representation of right-wingers. She's disingenuous, she makes horrible arguments, and she's been trying to hide a very specific clip that I'll be showing you in today's video.
Like tweet about Kaitlin Bennett that spawned a million other tweets about Kaitlin Bennett, and that has led to this media shitstorm against Kaitlin Bennett. She saw my video. So I take credit for all of this. Just so you all know, I take credit for all of this. And it has been like, it's over for Kaitlin Bennett. If you look up Kaitlin Bennett right now, like it's done. Like, it's crazy. The top media link, Kaitlin Bennett reportedly pooped her pants at a party. That's the top one from 6 days ago. That was not the case before. Oh, opinion, Kaitlin Bennett, not a journalist, 4 days ago. We know what Rational Wiki is going to say. Kaitlin Bennett's real problem isn't her controversial opinions, it's her journalism ethics. That's from how many days ago? 6 days ago. Gun Girl Be Weird, Kaitlin Bennett 3 days ago. Who?
Gun Girl.
We're mad.
Is going mad viral on Twitter and has for the past, I think, like week or 2 weeks, just for like hassling people and people handling her appropriately, the way that she probably like deserves to be handled.
How
for
is
her
she being
antics.
handled?
Like, she gets shut down and her ideas are often made fun of because of her approach, which we talked about when she was on our show. She goes looking for trouble.
Yeah.
She goes to spark controversy and get a reaction out of people. That's her show. The problem is the social media audience, which is mostly liberal, is not a fan of her at all.
I don't even think the conservatives are a fan of her. I in all honesty, this Kaitlin Bennett, I hate to say this, we had her on the show. We were very cordial with her. The video still remains. You can go watch it as we speak. It's still up, right?
I'm actually going to remove the Kaitlin Bennett video right now. The podcast episode 41.
We've been talking about this. The reason she's viral right now, she just went to the Gay Pride Parade to ask leading questions, to cause a fucking scene. And honestly, I got stuck in a hole for 1 hour last night watching these videos, and there is no excuse. It's painful.
Let me play the.
Dude, you know it's bad when Logan Paul is getting on your ass. You know you're in trouble. Holy fuck. You know, as funny as this is, though, I do want to address some of the claims that Kaitlin has made and kind of, banter with him. So let's do that.
The border didn't go through any paperwork. Should we be giving them free healthcare?
I don't know. If it's up to me, yeah.
Do you guys support free healthcare for illegal immigrants?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm an immigrant myself, and I feel for those who actually came here for husband or whatever.
Do you support free healthcare for illegals?
I support free health, period.
Including illegals?
I am support of free health care, period. However, when it does come for people who are American citizens or people who actually pay into if you are an American citizen, then I guess so. I have no issues with it whatsoever. When it comes to those who come across this country illegally or stay illegally, I mean, if they're not paying into the tax system, if they're not contributing as American citizens, then I probably will have a minor squabble with them.
Walk away.
I'm sorry?
Walk away. Walk away. You're not going to change their mind. No, I'm not going to change their mind.
Do you know who? Do I know you?
Maybe everybody knows you and they wish they did.
That's what it looks like when you get shut down. But no, seriously. Let's talk about what she said, because it's so fucking stupid. Now, in other countries around the world, they usually have some form of universal or free healthcare, as we would like to call it. And I think that America should follow their lead. Personally, I don't like the idea that people have to go uninsured in America because they don't qualify for certain government benefits or because they're too poor. Furthermore, this idea that illegal immigrants wouldn't be, worthy of this healthcare, yeah, that's bullshit. I think for a group of 11 million people, they pay a pretty substantial amount of tax money.
Best country. This is the only place I'm worried about.
Yeah, but you haven't gone to Australia, have you?
No. Why do I need to? I'm in America.
Because it's the highest living standard in the world. It's America times 10.
Is it?
Yeah.
You guys have the right to bear arms there?
Sorry?
You guys have the right to bear arms there?
Yep. Yeah. Under license, so it doesn't fall into the hands of nutcases and you have all of these high school...
Also, you have gun control.
Yes.
That's terrible. I don't want to live there.
We don't have guns like Americans.
You guys have guns.
Yeah, we do, but they're controlled.
Is that good?
Absolutely it is.
Why does my right to self-defense need to be controlled?
Because we don't have nutcases.
Am I a nutcase?
No, but there's others out there that are.
So why do I have to have a license to protect myself against a nutcase?
Because in case it falls into the hands of wrong people.
How does a law prevent that?
Because we go through a very strict screening process.
Why is that right? It's my right to self-defense. It's my property.
Absolutely.
Why is it correct for the government to have their hands in my self-defense?
No, it's not a right. It's a security, so that innocent people.
It is a right. The right to self-defense. Everybody has it.
So
your constitution might not have it written in there, but it's your right, even if you're in Australia, to defend yourself with whatever weapon you see necessary.
So let me answer this question: are you happy for innocent people to be killed?
No, that's not what I said. That's not what the Second Amendment says. That's not what my right to self-defense.
The evidence.
Are you happy? Do you like innocent people to defend themselves? What about me? What about victims? Do you think they should have guns to protect themselves?
No. Well, there's laws for that as well, as there is for gun control. We're gonna go. We're gonna concert. Great catch.
Hooray! Don't ever become citizens, guys. We don't need you here. So this is a good example of how people like to come over to this country and then try to tell us that, oh, I'm going to come and visit America. I love seeing everything here, that capitalism and that America policies have put in place. Look at this place all around you. It's capitalism everywhere. And then they want to tell you that the best place to live is Australia or some other different country. And this is...
Yeah, blah, blah. She goes on a tangent for a while, but... You know, instead of me just reacting to what she just said, which was completely retarded about gun control, I want to give you the people's opinion. The comment section, of course. And my personal favorite... Now, we could talk about all the terrible things that Kaitlin Bennett has done, like challenging a mass shooting survivor to an arm wrestling match against gun control. We can talk about how she berated those people at the gay pride rally, how she makes bad faith arguments and tries to trap people, or even really how she pooped her pants at a party. That's pretty funny in and of itself. However, I think this one clip kind of shows the true character of Kaitlin Bennett.
Hi, sweetie. Hi. Do you know what the #1 cause of death in the United States is? It's abortion.
No, actually,
It's abortion.
Shay, you have a right to one.
Abortion is murder.
I'll abort you after.
You'll abort me after term?
Yes, like late-term abortion. You.
Now, I'm not the moral outrage type of guy, but this is extremely shitty. This is disgusting and heinous. Imagine you're at a, let's say, food festival, and some guy walks up to your daughter and starts talking about how chickens are mutilated and killed for the meat. What the fuck is wrong with this person? Are you serious? This is a young girl. What are you doing? Then, when the dad pulls the child away, she follows them and continues to harass them. But you know what? Let's ignore the extremely disgusting and disturbing predatory nature of how she conducted herself. From an optics view, how dumb could you be? Not only to do it, but to post it and think it was a good idea. I mean, really? I know InfoWars is like bottom of the barrel, but come on guys. You could have at least looked at it before uploading it. And here's the worst part. Now that they know that this looks bad, they're starting to take down the clips. You know how hard it was for me to find that one in particular? Holy Christ. So what have we learned from this video? Nothing much, really. The internet's doing its job. It's throwing out the trash. Finally. Both people from the left and the right, the centrists, the normies, we're all throwing away the garbage. And this time, it's Kaitlin Bennett. See you later, bitch. Kaitlin Bennett looking low IQ, walking around the school, poop flowing down to her shoes, bringing guns and weapons to the debates and still getting slaughtered. Next time you go to a college, bring some weed that don't look like hot garbage, and bring a fucking argument too.